every brother that's caught in the crossfire.
Aladdin is directed by Guy Ritchie and has Will Smith as a genie, and it tells the story of Aladdin, who's an outcast who is basically in love with Princess Jasmine. And when he gets a mission from Jafar to retrieve this lamp from a cave, he gets trapped in the cave and finds the lamp and uncovers the genie who could grant him any wishes unless he had to follow 3 rules. Don't bring back the dead. Do not force love on someone. And I forgot the 3rd wish already. And yeah, he pretends to be a prince and is trying to impress Princess Jasmine, all the while Jafar is behind the scenes trying to do some evil stuff. I have no childhood with Aladdin. I grew up with The Lion King, and I grew up with Dinosaur. I grew up with a lot of Disney movies, WALL-E, Cars, mostly Pixar movies actually, the animated ones. Not very much. I think you could count Brother Bear in that one, but The Lion King was probably the best one for me. Aladdin was never up there. It wasn't. It wasn't with like Bambi or any old animated movies there in my childhood, but I did see the trailer in some of my Disney DVDs and it had my interest, but I never really got a chance to watch it, and I still haven't watched the complete movie. I think I saw a few scenes, and I do think Robin Williams is great as the genie, but hopefully one day I get a chance to see it, and I probably will. This live action adaptation, I don't think I'll ever watch again actually. It's not horrible, but it ain't good. The special effects, for the most part, mostly during dark and nighttime sequences, they look stunning. But when you're in the daytime, as detailed as the special effects look, they just feel way out of place with all the live action actors and sets and props. It just doesn't feel right. And the whole cinematography and color and look of the movie just feels fake. I mean, these are exaggerated versions of Arabia, and it doesn't feel grounded. Like, these are supposed to be grounded versions of the original films, but they still have this movie has an icky feeling to it. Like, it doesn't have clear direction. And that's mostly due with the actors having really out of place dialogue and really bad characterizations. I'm pretty sure that the characterizations and acting in the original are good. I haven't seen the movie to be sure, but I'm pretty sure that they probably are better. But here, they just felt forced. And they tried to act like Disney characters, but the direction is so awkward and the script is so sloppy that some of the acting just comes across as cheesy, but not in a good way. Will Smith as the genie, at first his CGI is off, but he does look a little better as the movie goes on. Jafar. God. How do you... Even a drawing of Jafar in animated form looks more menacing than in this movie. Like, I don't really know what his characterization is. Like, he's just he's just a guy in the background trying to win over Jasmine and the throne, and oh my god, I don't Jafar. his actor is also really bad. And Naomi Scott as Jasmine, she tries. She's good looking and she's trying, and sometimes she's pretty good, but it goes back to the script being muddled and sloppy, with characters going from place to place, with really bad editing and timing, and not a clear focus on story. The pacing would drag on, and then it would get like really fast, and it's just all over the place. This movie just doesn't know what it wants to be, which is the biggest problem I have for it. And honestly, it's also kind of boring. Like, some of the musical sequences are actually forgettable. And overall, I just left the movie disappointed. I do not recommend this movie. I do not think it is worth your time. I think this is one of those live action Disney movies that is just a cash grab. It's not made with heart, like with The Jungle Book, Pete's Dragon, or at least Dumbo earlier. At least Dumbo had a heart and vision. It's not the greatest movie ever made, like, it's fine, but that movie did have a heart and vision and soul to it, at least. This movie has none of that, and it's a cluttered mess. It's not the worst movie I've ever seen. Like, there's a few stuff I like, a few shots I like, a few acting bits I like. Will Smith is the best part of the movie, and some visual effects are pretty cool, but those are just some minor pauses I could find. It's such a cluttered movie that at the end of the day, I just left forgetting it already. And I'm going to give Aladdin a D+. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.
So heaven, if you sent us down